This is Rushi. She's one of my younger team members. She's going to come over with Miss Katrina. You can go right over here. The other categories that they're judged in, besides the robotic missions, that's one of the categories, is, as mentioned before, they have to choose an area that's already predetermined of academic study, which it's a world problem. And the world problem this year is the challenges that senior citizens face in getting around and being able to communicate and still be in contact with their family members. So what they targeted, they visited the senior citizen home. And when they visited the senior citizen home, they found that the biggest fear senior citizens had was falling. Falling and not having anyone know that they've fallen and they've hurt themselves or knocked themselves unconscious. There's a lot of senior medical alert systems out there, but they're all touch-oriented. So what my team came up with as an invention was to have a system that's actually connected to pulse-oriented. It measures the pulses and your body temperature so that if you fall, of course, you're going to have a response physically, and that system would monitor that and be able to automatically contact, without you having to do anything, would automatically send a signal to a community center, that they would commune with, and they'd call and see if the senior citizen is able to answer and say what their problem is. And if they're unable to answer, then they would send someone right away to see what the problem is medically. So what the name of their creation is called SPA. I have enough. Come bring SPA up and tell them about SPA.
Okay.
You come on up. Come on over here. What you do with it?
So this is our SPA. So on it, it's just using Mindstorm. Oh, SPA stands for Senior Pulse Alert because we base it on the sensing of your heartbeat. So like this, it's actually the ultrasonic sensor, but we say it senses live video, and when you get hurt or you fall, then the camera will activate and see what's going on if you're sleeping or if you fall on the floor. And then this sensor is the microphone. So when something happens, then the microphone will activate and talk to you and say, "Are you okay?" and receive input so that the help center can help you. And the final part of this is the touch sensor. So let's say you have an emergency, but it's not like a dire emergency, like you fell or something, then you can press the button and it will contact the help center. And we also have a band which has a sensor which senses your blood pressure. And so if your blood pressure is really high or low, then the system will talk to you and see if you're okay. And then if you can't respond, which would be if you're unconscious or paralyzed or something, then the help center would send help to help you up or see what the problem would be. Yeah.
Thank you. I know you guys are getting hungry, so we're going to cut it short. We were going to show you a graphic of what the kids are doing for their presentation. They're going to do a mission. It only takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and we'll close on that. All right. You can quickly explain.
Okay, so all of the missions, everything on here is senior solutions related.
Speak up louder.
Oh, is senior solutions related? So.
Okay, hold on. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
We'll make it quick. Everything on this board is themed with senior solutions missions, basically. So this robot starts in this base. You see the blue diamonds, they represent quilts, when senior citizens quilt. This one represents when they're more agile with it, so they have to get the robot to push matching quilts to that black area. Same with the 2 orange quilts, except the black area is very small, so it's very difficult for them to get it there. This represents for seniors. Some seniors can still manage stairs, some cannot, have to use a ramp. The robot has to get up this bridge. This bridge is very wobbly, so they have to get up the bridge without tilting this way or that way. They can choose to go up the stairs, which is more difficult, or to go up the ramp, still difficult because there's a gap. There's a dog. What's your dog over there? The dog represents those senior citizens who have to use dogs for assistance. They can either push the dog all the way into the base, the robot. If they don't get it all the way into the base, they do have an opportunity to go back and grab the dog. This stove represents senior citizens who sometimes forget to turn the stove off if they have Alzheimer's or are suffering from some kind of dementia. Then they would have to flip this to turn it back off. There's a flower garden patch, and they have to get a matching one in that area there. These represent TV, smaller to larger. Because of eyesight, they have to flip those red markers. This one, they actually have to program the robot to grab this green medicine bottle, and the robot has to be able to detect the color because it could be anywhere on this line during the competition. Then they have to grab it and bring it back to base. Everything has to be brought back to base. This chair, they have to grab that, bring it back to base. They want extra points. They fix the chair, push the chair back out underneath that table. So they're going to really quickly do what would be a normal run for them. Okay, realize they still have time, so we're going to do it quick so you can have lunch.
So the robot just like put the...
So I got the flour to the flower pot area. Now let's flip the stove.
And we haven't finished that part, so it doesn't come back yet, so we brought it back.
Just have the smaller kids come up front because you can't see anything from the back.
Have what?
Have some of the kids come up front to see because you can't see anything that's going on.
Okay, if you guys need to come up to see, you can.
Come on, go.
Especially if you're shorty, go on up.
Yes.